Let me ask you something. When was the last time that you really thought about travel safety? Not just keeping your bags zipped up, but the kinds of risks that specifically target seniors and that airports and airlines really don't want you to know about. Here's the reason why I say that. Airlines, airports, and even travel companies, they don't spell this out for you. And you know why? Because pointing out these dangers doesn't make them money. But seniors, especially those over 60, which I am, I'm 64, are facing hidden dangers in airports, on planes, and at destinations that most travelers don't even see coming. And here's the kicker. Most of these aren't random bad luck events. They're predictable traps that happen over and over again to people who simply were not prepared. So today I'm going to break down 6 hidden dangers that seniors need to prepare for in 2025 and beyond. And trust me, some of these might shock you. So stick with me until the end because midway through also, I'm going to show you my secret sauce, the exact system that other seniors use so they can travel with confidence, comfort, and ease instead of worrying about every little detail. All right, so let's get right into it. Danger number 1, medical emergencies abroad. This is number 1 for a reason. Too many seniors still skip travel insurance, thinking that it's just an extra annoying cost. But here's the harsh truth. One emergency room visit while you're abroad can cost thousands of dollars. And in some countries, hospitals won't even admit you without proof of insurance or a credit card on the spot. And here's the part most people miss. It's not just about emergencies. What if your medications get left behind in a lost checked bag? What if your flight is delayed and you run out of prescriptions? Have you ever thought about that? I've heard stories of seniors checking all their medication in their suitcase instead of carrying it on board the plane in their carry-on bag or in their personal item. The airline can lose your bag, your checked bag. And guess what will happen? No medications for at least 48 hours in a foreign country. That's not just stressful, it's dangerous. Here is an elderly wisdom nugget. Always keep medications in your carry-on bag with a doctor's note if you're traveling with devices like CPAP machines, oxygen tanks, or insulin. And please invest in senior-specific travel insurance. It's not just peace of mind, it's financial and medical survival. I will have a link for travel insurance in the description. Danger number 2, airport scams that target seniors. Scammers love airports. Why? Because everyone's stressed, rushing, distracted, and seniors juggling luggage, documents, and maybe even mobility issues. Guess what? They are prime targets. I'll give you a real life example. A couple in their late 70s flew into Mexico City. As soon as they exited customs, a man in what looked like an airport badge offered them a special taxi service for seniors. They thought that it was official and they were so happy. So they followed him. By the time they arrived at their hotel, the bill was triple the normal fare. And they later found out that the driver wasn't licensed at all. They were lucky that it was just money and not something worse. Here's the fix. Always use the official taxi stand at the airport or rideshare apps like Uber and Lyft. Ignore random helpers at baggage claim. And never, ever hand over your bag unless you've confirmed it's a uniformed airline or airport employee. Scammers don't look shady anymore. They're dressed up. They look polished, professional, even helpful and respectful. But if it feels too easy, it's usually a setup. Danger number 3, pickpocketing and distractions. Now let's talk about the oldest trick in the book, pickpocketing. And don't roll your eyes either. because it's still the number one way seniors lose their money while they're abroad. Pickpockets love crowded areas. Rome, Paris, Barcelona, these cities are notorious for scammers and pickpockets. And seniors are perfect targets because of often being focused on directions, luggage, or simply taking in the view. The trick? One person distracts you, asks you a question, bumps you accidentally, or so it seems, while the other person lifts your wallet or passport out of your bag or your pocket. Here's some elderly wisdom. Keep cash and cards in neck wallets or money belts around your waist. Carry photocopies of your passport and keep the original in a safe in the hotel when you can. And don't flash large bills at the cafe counter. Simple steps like these make a big difference. Danger number 4, fake senior discounts and phishing, phishing, scams. This one makes me furious. Fake websites, pretending to offer exclusive senior discounts. They pop up all the time. They look official with logos and photos, but they're scams designed to steal your credit card if you're not careful. I know one senior who thought she booked a hotel through a 65 plus travel discount site. She showed up in Florida with her confirmation email in hand, and guess what? No booking. She lost $400 to a scam website and had to scramble for a last minute hotel. And it's not just hotels. There are fake passport renewal sites, fake visa services designed to trick seniors who may not be as internet savvy as some of us. Well, here's the fix. Book directly with the airlines or trusted platforms like Expedia or Skyscanner. Only use .gov websites for passports or visas. And if a deal looks way too good to be true, the elderly wisdom says it probably is. Danger number 5, fatigue and dehydration on flights. This one sounds not so scary maybe to you, but it's a hidden danger with real consequences. Long flights especially aren't just uncomfortable. They can actually be dangerous for seniors. Let me explain. Sitting too long, not drinking enough water, or skipping movement increases your risk for blood clots, fainting, even hospitalization. A friend of mine flew to London last year. An older gentleman, a few rows up, hadn't gotten up once during the 7-hour flight. About an hour before landing, he fainted in the aisle. The crew rushed in with oxygen and water to give him, and thankfully he recovered. Later, his wife admitted he hadn't been drinking water because he didn't want to take so many trips to the bathroom. What an excuse, because he had a bad leg. That one decision almost turned into a medical emergency. You don't want to go through that. So here's the fix. Sip your water throughout the flight, not just coffee or soda. Wear compression socks for good circulation. While you're seated, do leg and arm stretches, ankle rolls, knee lifts every couple of hours. And don't worry about the passenger next to you looking at you like you're crazy. You have to do what you have to do, right? You have to do what's best for you. Trust me, staying hydrated and moving isn't just comfort, it's survival. Danger number 6, technology and digital threats. This is new in 2025. This is the one nobody talks about, but it's rising fast. Airports and hotels are hotspots for digital scams. Juice jacking. Hackers set up fake charging stations at the airport that steal your data, when you plug in your phone. Phishing Wi-Fi. That free airport Wi-Fi might not be official. It could be a scammer capturing your passwords while you're online. Email scams. Fake airline alerts, asking seniors to click links and re-enter their details. And seniors are prime targets for this, because scammers assume you won't question it. Here's the fix. Always use your own charger and a wall outlet. Never random public USB ports. Double check Wi Fi names before connecting to them. And never click links from sketchy emails that you don't know about. Go directly to the airline's website. This is one of those dangers that feels invisible. But in 2025, it's one of the most common ways that seniors get ripped off while they're traveling. Now, I know this is a lot to take in, and that's exactly why I created this secret sauce. And that is my senior travel bundle. Inside of the bundle, you're going to find the senior travel blueprint. This is an ebook packed with hacks, checklists, and safety tips for my seniors. Travel with Confidence video series. Yes, there's a video series where I personally guide you through medications, mobility devices, and airport secrets. It also has a gentle travel pep talk audio track. With me on track, trying to calm your nerves before your flight, and a beautifully designed senior travel planner so that you never forget any details of your flight or travel information. This isn't fluff. It's a system I wish every senior had before boarding a flight. And it's just $14.99. Go to the first link in the description to grab it and make sure you do. And travel safer. You will be glad you did. So here you have it, 6 hidden dangers of senior travel in 2025. From medical emergencies to airport scams, pickpockets, phishing sites, dehydration, and even digital hacks. These are the risks that most seniors don't see coming. So you have to be prepared. The good news, though, is you know what to look for from this video. And knowledge is your best safety tool. And here's the best part. This is just the beginning. In my next video, we're going to tackle TSA PreCheck for seniors in 2025, why it can completely change your airport experience. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and remember, your best trip is still ahead. Let's make it happen. And before you go, grab that senior travel bundle in the description below so that you're not just hoping you're safe, you'll know you're prepared. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching.